Hey everybody, welcome to a special episode of the WCPO High School Insider Podcast here at the Western Hills Chick-fil-A on Glenway Avenue. This is the first of 6 special events previewing the high school football season around the greater Cincinnati and Northern Kentucky Chick-fil-A restaurants. I will speak with 15 coaches overall from around the area over the next 3 weeks. And as a reminder, the WCPO High School Insider Podcast is brought to you by Chick-fil-A Greater Cincinnati and Northern Kentucky. Enjoy a free Chick-fil-A Original Chicken Sandwich in the Chick-fil-A app August 21st through the 31st. And I'm pleased to be joined by Oak Hills coach Justin Roden, along with a couple of his players, sophomore inside linebacker Max Rhodes, and junior, he does it all, right? Wide receiver, quarterback, DB, kick returner, Max Supe. He may even drive the bus, right, Coach, as you mentioned?
Absolutely.
Guys, thanks for taking a few minutes here. And, Coach, I'm going to start with you. Tell us a little bit about the Highlanders summer and a little bit about the momentum from last year and being in the playoffs and what that's meant to the players in the program this year.
I think there's a bit of – use the words like the right way here, but we were 5-5 last year, the regular season, and that's good for us. But I feel like there was also part of us that thought that we could have done better. We look back to we had some games on the board last year where we were tied with Fairfield at the half. We kind of let Coleraine slip through the cracks, and even last year in the playoffs with Springboro, we're 14-14 with them after the first quarter and playing well, and just kind of ran out of gas. So there's a feeling of, hey, last year was a positive step for us, but at the same time, I think the kids will tell you that the expectations are higher, and we want to keep improving the standard and not take steps backward. So for us, the momentum's good. Our freshmen last year were 9-1 and had a great season, and our numbers are up. This year we've got I think 63 seventh graders, and we've had to buy more equipment, and we're growing at our youth level. This is the 50th year for our little Highlanders, so we've got one of the best youth programs in the tri-state, and I would say probably the country, just because it's consistently producing great players, and year in and year out. If you can fight to keep those kids in red and black, and have a few more stay at home, then we're going to continue to keep taking this place to where it needs to be, and more importantly, make people proud, of how we play. I think that's more than anything last year. In the last couple of years, we're continuing to play hard. We play a style of football that, the people in the bleachers, when they walk out, or there's a bit of pride in how we're playing, regardless of what the outcome might be. So we want to continue to do that, and the young men next to me and the kids that are at home listening, that we're doing things the right way, and we're excited for 2023.
Oak Hills opens the season at Turpin August 18th before the 9-game GMC schedule, hosting Mason on August 25th. Coach, you talked about raising that standard, but tell us about the vibe among the players, and I'll ask both Maxes here in a second about that, but just what's it been like just among the locker room and the players this year?
Our vibe is good. I think that our culture is healthy. I think we're hard on them. I think they'll tell you that. We've had a busy summer. We've made it a point to try to go against the best programs that we can this summer. We had Elder over last week. We were at Withrow, East Central. We're going to St. X tomorrow. So we've tried to make it a point to compete against the best programs that we can. In the locker room, I think the kids can answer better than I can, but, I feel good about what we're doing. The kids are, in good spirits and working hard. And, if the numbers are good and the numbers are high, that means you're doing things that, keep them engaged and doing what they want to do. And I hate to use the word fun, but, that it's also a part of it. They've got to enjoy what they're doing and being a part of the overall experience. And I think that's a good thing right now.
Max Rhodes here. I'm going to bring you in the conversation. Tell me about that vibe among you and your teammates and what that's been like this summer.
It's definitely been a fun time. We have an edge to us that, we didn't really have last year, coming off a rough season. And now we have sort of a buzz. We have higher expectations than we usually do. So it's going to be a good time.
You've had a team high 88 tackles as a sophomore last year. How do you think you've improved personally just from a year ago?
Just continuing to come into work, and being a better leader, as a younger guy last year, I was being told what to do more, and knowing that we have a younger, inexperienced group of guys, and coming in every day knowing that I have to lead them.
Max Supe, tell me about the transformation in this program. I know obviously 5-5, 5-6 overall last year is not what you guys want ultimately, but still the program has taken very significant steps over the past couple of years.
Yeah, I came in my freshman year. We went 0-11, a hard season, and then we set our standards higher for my sophomore year. And the senior class that year, we were very determined to bring this program back to where we're supposed to be, and we all competed harder and harder to get back to that 5-5. And, we just want to make it even better this year.
What are you hearing around the community, Max, if you don't mind me asking? I mean, what are people talking about Oak Hills football? I mean, there's got to be some momentum there.
Yeah, there's some talk around now because we have more and more kids coming in, and we're young, but we're still very talented. So I feel like people think we're going to be better, and we have a lot expected out of ourselves this year. So I'm hoping we get to 6-4, 7-3 with the playoff win.
Great. Coach, I'd like to have you talk about both Maxes here. Max Supe, I guess first, what has he meant to the program?
Well, obviously, Max is he hit the hammer on the nail there a little bit. Last year he was a freshman, and the kids will tell you I despise freshmen with every fiber of my soul. But he actually stepped in, was one of the leaders in the GMC in tackles. Ended up being a second-team all-league performer for us. Got in the weight room. You can see his body's transformed, and the sky's the limit for him. Already getting some college looks as a young dumb sophomore. And with Supe here, we joke about him driving the bus, but he's going to play some quarterback. He's going to run the ball. He's going to come over in situations and play some defense, and he's going to do the hard part. He's going to catch the kickoffs and the punt returns. He wants the ball. He's one of those guys for us that when the lights go on, he wants the football. And I think Max is the same way defensively. When there's an opportunity to make a tackle or a situation where it requires leadership and that type of toughness, he has that edge. And I think that's the other thing too. We've got a lot of kids now that I would say in the years when the culture was poor, we're just it was not say happy to be there, but we're just on the team and we're playing. This group is, they kind of demand success out of each other. They are going to yell at each other. They are going to be hard at each other when they make mistakes. And I do address the when you say the buzz in the community and things like that. I think we're just constantly fighting for respect. I think that's for us. We just want to earn everyone's respect and let whatever happen. Constantly fighting the stigma of joke hills. And last year when we go out and beat programs like Turpin and Sycamore and Lakota East, schools that traditionally have had a great deal of success and were victorious, and we do that, then we're doing what we're supposed to do. So as far as talk and things like that, I think our students will tell you, we got a great student section. Our crowds are always, we have our home field advantage is fantastic. We have the support of our community. We have great students. We have a damn fine school, and the leadership of Jeff Brandt and Travis Hunt, and our athletic director Ben Hageman are committed to doing things the right way in all the athletic programs. So things are really good at Oak Hills High School. So it's a good time to be a Highlander.
I know you're in the moment, and obviously it's a sprint from here till December for every football coach. But still, have you had time to reflect on, hey, it's your fourth season here, where the program was and where it's at now, and just how proud you are of that?
I'm proud of where it's at. I would tell you that, and the kids will tell you that I'm cranky. The expectation is to keep winning. I don't think it would be fair for me to sit back and say, hey, I'm happy that we were a 500 football team last year, and people keep congratulating us on a good year, but that's not what our vision is. That's not what our goal is. That's not our why. We want to win a playoff game. We want to be one of the better teams in Cincinnati, and we want to keep growing our program. And yes, success is obviously nice, and you need to celebrate that. But for me, I'm just going to keep pushing them, making our kids feel uncomfortable, raising the standard, and trying to take this program to places it hasn't been before. And we're definitely doing things the right way, and we're getting there.
I didn't ask the first two coaches this question, but how did May 15th this year, though, HSA allowed for that early team camps and 7-on-7? How did you use that to your benefit?
We did not. I will tell you that I'm not a hypocrite. So when we talk about promoting, multiple sport athletes, both these guys are basketball players. I don't want to interfere with baseball season, so we did not do any of those activities while the other sports were going on. So now we, when the season's ended and we got started, we hit the ground running. Yeah, we did take part in a combine type activity out at Hamilton, but I'm a big fan of multi-sport kids, and I'm not a fan of doing things when the other sports are in season. And for us at Oak Hills, we've got a lot of kids that play football that are involved in those other sports. So for other schools that might work for them, and from an opportunity from college, I just think there's a lot of time to do that. And I won't sit in my soapbox too long, but at Oak Hills we're going to continue to promote multi-sport athletes, and we're not going to do anything to deter that.
What's this team going to look like on the field on Friday nights?
We have the potential to be really good. We also have the potential to drive you crazy and frustrate you. So we have a young, talented sophomore quarterback. We have some talented skill players. I think we'll go as far as our offensive line and our young secondary takes us. I think those sophomores have to play for us, and I think we'll go as far as they will carry us. But I think a big piece, like every program, is your offensive line. So if we can keep getting better up there, and we have some kids that have the potential to be really good, but I think it's cliche, but week one really matters for us. We're scrimmaging Loveland here in a couple weeks, and then we're going to the Pit for our first Friday night scrimmage, which means absolutely nothing as far as a win-loss game goes. But the opportunity to play a competitive team, a really good team in an environment like that is going to be something for us to build on. So when we go into week one, I feel like we've already played that game, and your improvement really comes from that first week to that second week. So we're trying to get that piece in early and be ready to roll against a good Turpin team with a new head coach.
Head coach Justin Roden, really appreciate your time. Max Supe, Max Rhodes, all the best of luck to the Highlanders this year.
Thanks, Mike. Appreciate
Thank
it, buddy. Thank you. Thanks.